What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video here at Pilates, we are going to be doing a reformer on the mat class. Basically, we're going to mimic some of the exercises you would do on the reformer, but we're going to do them here on the mat. This is a great option to really challenge your mat workout, to kind of create something new, and then to kind of help teach people also some of the exercises that we do on the reformer and kind of making it a little easier on the mat. But let's be honest, mat doesn't necessarily mean easy. In fact, some of the work on the mat is actually the hardest in all of the Pilates repertoire. So we're gonna hit the mat, I'm gonna walk you through it. It's gonna be a quick little easy class. Do anywhere from 5 to 10 reps of the exercises. We're gonna do a couple sides. This is going to be a very short and quick video, but it's still gonna be very challenging. I'm going to eventually, in the future, do a longer video, so 60 minutes of this, so that we're gonna really get deep into that work. This is just a little sneak peek of that. We're gonna do our footwork by adding an abdominal component to it. Bringing the knees into the chest, curl up the head and shoulders, and then press the legs out, similar like you're going into your 100 position. You wanna try to do 10 reps, and think about each foot position that you would do on the reformer. So kind of doing a Pilates stance, then on the toes, maybe kind of wrapping the feet like you're doing the arches, and then doing a flexed foot position, kind of like you're doing the heels. Scoop the abs in as you press the legs away, and then think about pulling your feet in using the back of the legs and the glutes. Then you're gonna stay out, point and flex like you would for your tendon stretch. Then from our footwork position, we're gonna go into our 100. Scooping the abs in, holding the legs where you can, pumping the arms up and down 6 to 8 inches, breathing in for a count of 5, and out for a count of 5. For some of the exercises, we're gonna mimic how we would use the straps and the springs on the reformers by using hand weights. So for our arm series, you can choose a dumbbell that's anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds. And we're gonna do the same series we would do on the reformer with our hands and straps. We're gonna do our reach and pull. We're going to do our triceps, and we're going to do circles, 5 in each direction. An optional abdominal component you can add to this series is holding the legs in tabletop while still maintaining that neutral spine and neutral pelvis. Again, very similar to how we would do our arm series on the reformer. If you're feeling your back or need to take a breath, just bring the legs back down to feet flat on the mat with the knees bent, so you can take some of that pressure off of the back. Using the hand weights, we can actually mimic some of the movements we would do on long walks. However, for this video, because I was trying to keep it short, I'm just doing some swan, starting with swan prep and then moving into a bigger and deeper back extension work. Make sure to keep the shoulders rolling down the back and the abs scooping in and up so that you can support the back as you lift into the extension. After you've done a few of these, press into a tabletop, bring the hips to the heels, and rest into a child's pose so you can counterpose all of that extension work. To mimic short box, we're going to sit up and place the feet under a strap or something that will keep them secure, similar to how we would on the reformer. You can do pretty much the whole entire short box series except for side sit-ups here. So we're gonna start with round, we'll do flat back, We'll do some twist in the reach, and you can even add entry doing this one-legged version. If you're teaching this in a studio, you can actually put the box on the mat and still do short box that way. Next, we're gonna do chest expansion. I kind of do almost like the reverse with the hand movements. So we're gonna kind of reach out, pull down and back, and then still hold. So we wanna kind of squeeze into the upper back, the shoulder blades, the triceps here. I usually do 3, and then I add the head turn to each side. So doing a total of about 5 reps here. All right, for thigh stretch, we're gonna use the weights to reach forward as we hinge and to bring them back by the side as we come up. Remember, you're really using the glutes here to help assist you on the way up. Think of your body like a door and your knees are the hinge, trying to keep everything in a straight line from the head through the shoulders, hips, and to the knees. All right, for our running, we're gonna kind of do the same thing we did with our footwork. You can keep the head down. I opted to curl up and keep the hands behind the head. And then I kind of play around with the foot position, almost doing kind of a different type of run to see what feels better. To do a variation of pelvic lift, we're gonna just focus on different bridge variations. So I'm gonna start with just a very simple bridge. Walking the feet up so that I can just barely touch the heels, curling the hips up into a bridge so that knees, hips, shoulders are all in one line, and then really focusing on the articulation on the way up and down here so that we're feeling everything through the back to create a little more stretch. To add a more challenging variation, we're going to do our bridge kicks. So holding a bridge position, adding kicks so that we just bring knee to knee as we reach that leg away. Really focus on keeping the hips squared so that as you're reaching that leg away, that side isn't lifting and lowering as well. You want to just move the leg and try to hold that bridge. All right, to end, we are gonna try to mimic our lunge, our forward lunge, our front lunge, our eaves lunge. What we really wanna focus on is type of movement where we can open up the hip as well as stretch the hamstring. So going from a lunge position where I'm just kind of gently pressing the hips forward to open up this left hip. And then as I back up, I'm kind of folding into like a half split. So I really stretch the hamstring on the right side. Just do this about 5 times on each side. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that workout. I hope that you found it challenging. You found some new ways to kind of move on the mat. You can take some of those exercises from the Reformer, do them at home. If you guys have any questions or comments, make sure to drop them below. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. We are trying to grow this channel. We're going to be doing all things Pilates, bar, and yoga here on Posh Pilates. And you may want to make sure that you're subscribed. If you guys have any ideas of videos you kind of want to see in the future, drop them below. I'm more than happy to kind of tailor those to your needs, whether that's, you know, Pilates for the hips, Pilates for back, yoga for whatever. If you just want beginner levels, like, let me know below. If you guys have any questions or comments, drop them below as well. Also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this video and show me some love. It really does affect the algorithm, so I can continue to grow this channel and bring you guys some great classes you can do at home. Until next time, stay well and stay fabulous. Peace.